Hey, bro, there comes a point where you just get tired of overthinking, tired of chasing, tired of wondering why someone you gave everything to suddenly acts like you're invisible. And somewhere in that exhaustion, something shifts. You stop reacting. You stop hoping. You stop caring. And people around you notice not to read. Not because you're angry or bitter, but because you've gone quiet. You've stopped playing the game. And ironically, that's when everything starts to change. See, when you truly stop caring, not pretending, but genuinely letting go, the power dynamic flips. The silence becomes louder. Your absence becomes noticeable. And you become magnetic without even trying. So, let's talk about what actually happens when you stop caring completely and why it's the strongest move you'll ever make. Point one, you stop living for her reactions. You stop living for her reactions. Look, man, let me be real with you. When you're stuck caring too much, you stop living for yourself. You start living for her reactions. You send a text and know your whole day depends on how fast she replies. You post something and you're secretly checking if she saw it. You start changing your tone, your timing, your entire vibe just to avoid pushing her away. And that's exhausting, bro. You're giving her control over your emotions and she doesn't even realize it. Or worse, maybe she does, but the second you stop caring, like really stop caring, everything changes. You don't check your phone hoping she replies. You don't stress over her silence. You move like, if you're not showing up, I'm not slowing down. You stop living for a reaction and start living for your peace. And the wild part, that's when she starts noticing. Not because you said anything, but because you didn't point to. You get your mental clarity back. Your mental clarity back, bro. When you care too much, your mind becomes chaos. You know what I mean? You're replaying every convo, analyzing every emoji, wondering if her K meant I'm done with you or if she's just busy. It's mental prison. You're overthinking, not sleeping, right? Not even enjoying your own company anymore because you're always in your head and she's always the center of it. But the day you stop caring, I mean truly, 2:15, stop the fog lifts. You stop trying to decode every message. You stop stalking her story, hoping for a sign. You stop giving your peace away for free. And what you get back is clarity. Real quiet, powerful clarity. Now you can think clearly. You can move how you want. You stop reacting to her and start reconnecting to you. That silence in your head, that stillness, bro, that's freedom. And it starts the second you stop making her your mental priority. Point three, you shift from reaction mode to power mode. Shift from reaction mode to power mode. Bro, when you're in that space where you care too much, you're not in control anymore. You're reacting to everything she does. She takes 2 hours to reply. You spiral. She pulls back a little. You chase harder. You start trying to fix things she's not even asking you to fix. That's reaction mode, and it drains you. But the second you stop caring, like when you stop needing her response to feel okay, you step into something different, power mode. Now you're not reacting. You're observing. You're not overgiving. You're matching energy. You're not chasing. You're choosing. She texts late. Cool. You respond when you want. She pulls back. So do you, not out of spite, but out of respect for your own energy. And when you move like that, calm, unbothered, steady, she starts feeling it because you're no longer dancing to her rhythm. You're walking to your own beat point four. You become mysterious. Become mysterious again. All right, man, let's talk about something most guys overlook. Mystery. See, when you care too much, you're an open book. You're always available, always explaining yourself, always checking in, and whether you realize it or not, that makes you predictable, and predictable is not attractive. But the moment you stop caring, not pretending, but genuinely letting go, your whole vibe changes. You stop over explaining. You stop sending long paragraphs. You stop reacting to every shift in her mood. And suddenly she doesn't know what you're thinking anymore. And that gets to her. Now she's wondering, why isn't he texting like he used to? Has he moved on? Is he talking to someone else? You've gone from the guy always showing up to the one she can't figure out. And mystery creates tension. It creates curiosity. It makes can't figure out. And mystery creates tension. It creates curiosity. It makes you magnetic because now she's not in control of the narrative anymore. She starts checking her phone, watching your stories, wondering what's going on in your head. And the best part, you're not even doing anything. You're just at peace. And that silence, that unpredictability, it's louder than any words you could have said. Point 5. You regain self-respect. Let's be honest, bro. When you care too much and get nothing in return, you start losing pieces of yourself. You start questioning if you're enough. You start compromising just to keep her around you. Lower your standards, your boundaries, your worth, and you feel it deep down. You know, you're not moving like the man you used to be, but the moment you stop caring, you get your self-respect back. You stop chasing someone who's not choosing you. You stop explaining your value. You stop trying to be enough for someone who never even appreciated what you already were. And bro, that's powerful. Because now you're not looking for validation. You're moving with certainty. Now it's her wondering if she lost something real. Now you're standing on your own ground, not begging to be seen. Self-respect isn't about ego. It's about reminding yourself who you are, and when you stop caring, you stop settling. And that energy, she can feel it even in your silence. Point 6. You stop feeling powerless. You know what really breaks man, bro? It's not heartbreak. It's that deep, invisible feeling of powerlessness when you care so much. And no matter what you do, she pulls away. Anyway, you keep texting, keep checking in, keep holding on, and she keeps slipping further. It makes you feel like nothing. You do matters. Like your emotions are just background noise to her world. But the day you stop caring, that's the day everything shifts. You stop feeling powerless because you realize you were giving away your power the whole time. You were giving it through overgiving, through overthinking, through trying to fix something that wasn't even yours to fix. But now you're done. Now your time, your energy, your peace, it's back in your hands. You're not sitting around waiting for her to notice you. You're building your own lane. You're not chasing someone to feel complete. You're remembering you already were, and that power. It doesn't come from getting her back. It comes from getting you back. So what happens when you stop caring completely? You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop reacting and start commanding. And the peace you were begging her to give you, you finally give it to